Hello, it is I, soft-boiled, your favorite soft-boiled egg. That sounds funny. Um, I lied last time I streamed. I said I was going to stream on the weekend, and then I never did. But I am here now, and we're once again playing Signs of the Sojourner. And yes, I have still not learned how to pronounce that word. Um, but we're going to hopefully. I think I have 2 trips left, so we're going to hopefully finish my first playthrough of it today, and then maybe perhaps try running it again because I know there's lots of different ways you can play the game. So maybe if I feel up to it, we can play it again. If not, I definitely do want to try some of the other routes. So we're gonna. It won't be the last time we see the game. Just gonna sorry, get some water. My throat is very dry already, and there's gonna be a lot of reading, so have to be adequately prepared. Gonna continue the story. Okay, let's see. I have no fatigue cards, so I don't technically need to talk to Thunder, but he's a good boy. Let's talk to Samuel first. Yes. The show goes on. A handful of patrons stand outside Samuel's roadhouse while Samuel himself surveys the damage. The structure appears sound, but he's wringing his hands as you approach. Oh yeah, there was like an earthquake or something. Can't recall the last time we had a quake like that. You alright, kiddo? I am. Oh, I had a lot of merch. Like, I brought a lot of things to sell home, and then it all got ruined by the earthquake, and I was very, very mad. I remember at the time. Um, let's play this. Get back in the zone of playing cards. We're lucky. A lot of others in town, not so much. I've got a plan though. Just need your help. Okay, what's the plan? Folks are gonna need feeding, whether they're from Bartow or from out in the country a ways. Oh, he's finishing the whole ass conversation. Oh, he's messing up. Oh, he's distressed. We've got bigger problems here. Sir, you messed up the conversation yourself. Oh my god, I can't play anything. Oh my god. No worries, I get it. Long days all around. Okay, Now, I'm thinking, time to turn this roadhouse into Bartow's one and only community food cooperative. Oh, that's fun. Keeping folks fed no matter how the quake impacted them. That's helpful. I think that would be very helpful at the current moment in time. I expect it's gonna be a busy time and probably short-staffed on top of it all. Not that I blame my staff. Between injuries and damaged homes, this is the last place they ought to be working. Ought to be working? Ought to be working? Oh my god, why do you do this to me? Sir, I'm gonna fail the conversation because of you. Bruh. Oh wait, no I won't because we have an accord. Ha. Ha ha! I win. Ha ha! Okay, planned it out. All according to plan, okay? Everyone calm down. My point being, lots of good folks are gonna be going hungry. I'll do my part, but I got limited supplies. If you'd help me get stocked up on non-perishables, I'd appreciate it real deep. Okay, non-perishables. Do I know what non-perishables are? Like canned soup? Beans? Pasta? Dried pasta? You leave Samuel to take stock. All around town, others are checking in on each other as well. Hopefully supplies will last. Samuel wants you to stock up on non-perishable food. Okay, I wonder if I should pick a grieving card. Because I feel like everyone I meet now is going to be grieving. But also, at the same time, I don't really want to. But I don't want any of these cards. Bruh. I have such a good deck and you're making me take these nasty cards. Painful. Let's take this card. Let's talk to Masha, who looks like she could use a hand. Upheaval. The furrows in Masha's weathered brow run even deeper than those the earthquake opened in her now ruined garden. Straightening toppled planters, she radiates a quiet but unmistakable determination. Can I speak today? Probably not. Well, don't just stand there. Give me a hand with picking this place up. Flowers don't plant themselves, you know. I apologize, friend. Oh my gosh, she only has 3 cards? Girl. Okay, that worked out. I feel like I should have taken a squiggly card. If there's one thing you can count on, it's nothing going right. Well, at least here's a start, if I do say so myself. Still, it's going to take more than just a bit of elbow grease to fix this place up. That you are right. Maybe that caravan of your mother's might be of some use for once. That is, if they even show up. No use waiting around for them. You best get out there, even if it's on your own. In fact, I'd say it's the least you can do. Oop, okay. Times like this are when you circle wagons... Wait, what? Times like these are when you circle wagons and take care of your own. I don't know what you circle wagons means, but I'm going to assume it is good. Okay, well, I hope my next card will help me. Nope. Friend! Why do you do that to me? JK, I can add this card. Oh, but she don't got a card. Girl. I spent years cultivating a delicate ecosystem for these plants. I know. I'm trying my best. And you are doing everything you can to disrupt me. Oh my god, I don't have a single card to play. We're gonna fail the conversation because of this. Ugh. Land sakes, I ought to have known better than to expect understanding from the likes of you. People are so mean. Despite your presentations, you only seem to be getting in Masha's way. Perhaps it's best to see yourself out. Ah, sadness. What is this again? Redraws my hand. Bro, I don't want any of your cards. It's so nasty. I feel like I should take this one though, because I feel like people are gonna be real mean about it. Real mean about things. I'm gonna place this card. Okay, hi Thunder, my baby boy. Thunder's nervous energy. Stinky dinky cards. Hello, Pandan Extract. We gotta play with the stinky dinky cards, but now here's a possibly stinky dinky dog? Nervous energy. Thunder's not used to the ground shaking under his paws. He gives a nervous whine and a tentative tail wag as you approach. Welcome to the best boy. You're the best boy. Why can you fail this conversation 3 times? He's such a good boy. I love you. Oh, are you happy? Please tell me I made the dog happy. You scratch behind his ear until his shaking stops and he nuzzles close for comfort. He looks so nervous. I know. He's just a sweet little guy. Poor guy. Okay, I have no one to talk to anymore, so we are continuing on. I'm on my last trip. Thank you. Caravan never arrived, so we don't know where they are. I need to bring home scraps and non-perishable foods. I'm pretty sure I found scraps in Anka. That's where I found them. Okay. Okay. Old buildings aren't known to take to quakes too well. Someone here might have scraps. Basilio's worried about his brother. Yeah, your brother is causing damage to places. Isabel works here. The storms don't seem nearly as bad as the quake. I'm trying to think about where I would get non-perishables. Except no one is telling me things. Okay, this is licorice, nuts, matcha, pickles. I don't remember what you sell. Candy. Aldehurst. Where's Aldehurst? Oh, over here. Oh god, there's a lot going on, huh? Do nuts count as non-perishable? That's a good question. If they do, we can go here to get non-perishables. Last time we were there, though, he was selling, they were selling crickets. I no longer know if they will be selling crickets. But I feel like this is the best bet, because here we got nuts. Pachenko, we got candy, like licorice. Bukamboro, we got chocolate and matcha. In Anka, we found scraps, so we definitely have to go there. Where did we find in Clifton? Oh, Clifton was the nuts. Desert Oasis, I think I had... oh, I don't remember. But some type of... I think it was another type of food that I don't recall. And then... this one, I don't know. Okay, let's try Clifton for some nuts. We can go to Clifton, and then we can go to Anka, Desert Oasis, Longgate, and see what we can get from here. Just because on the eastern side of the map, they speak in triangles, and I mean diamonds, and I have no diamonds. So we're gonna go to Clifton. Oh, I found the caravan. Clifton, the markets are empty and the stalls shuttered. Clifton is filled with the sounds of construction. The natural beauty of the surrounding cliffs lie in stark contrast to the broken windows and collapsed water basins. So Nadine is here, Alexis trying to fix their stall, and Rohit is struggling to lift a rock. Let's talk to Alexis first, because they are the seller of nuts and possibly crickets. Misfortunes. A distraught Alexis stands amidst the ruins of the Clifton Market, their stall in shambles and signature umbrella notably absent from view. Oh, dear customer, I'm afraid I'm in the midst of a crisis. My stall was crushed in the landslide. Oh no. Do you maybe have nuts for me? Why did you play that card? You have a triangle right there. There's no room in this world for one such as I. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's causing his own problems. It's all over for Clifton's foremost provider of roasted nuts and crickets. Sir, please. You're thinking, I'm sure, can't I just obtain another table? And the answer is no! My image depended on that stall. My customers trusted that stall. How can they find me in Clifton's sea of vendors now? That's a good question, sir. I'm not entirely sure how to answer you. Oh my god, I can't see his cards. I'll take this one though. I've yet to decide what to do next. Who can say? Where around here is even safe? I've moved before, many times. It's so difficult to find any stability in this world, though I've heard tell that Bukamboro is sorely in need of my snacks. Are you gonna go to Bukamboro, sir? Is that where you're heading? Oh my god, I just realized I can't play anything. Oh my god, I failed the conversation. Can you imagine? This is the end. Perhaps you shouldn't be so rude to someone having a difficult personal time. Bro, you ruined the first two conversations. God damn it. You leave Alexis to their sorrows. There's enough pieces in need of picking up around here as it is without getting sucked into someone else's drama. Sigh. I feel like I should start picking up more of these because everyone's going to be talking with them. talk to Rohit. Broken Earth. The town hasn't suffered as badly as some places, but several buildings and a grove of nut trees have been buried in sand and rock. Rohit scrambles alongside local workers to clear the debris. He's a little pizza shirt. Hey, could you give me some help with moving these rocks? I don't want to drop one and accidentally shatter a toenail by accident. You know, it feels good to help people without worrying about the profit margins of what we're doing. Well, I'm glad that you're no longer worrying about profit margins. I don't know if you have any of these sadness cards, but let's see. Okay, what the fuck does that do? Listen, end your turn and prompt the other person to play 2 cards. Damn, you're really just making me do things by myself, huh? Do you think that these pecan trees can be saved? They have hundreds of rings inside. It would be a shame to lose such old trees. It's kind of weird, but I recently read about this technique called grafting. Apparently, you can merge different trees together. Wow. A florist. We love it. Love to see it. Isn't it just kind of wild how the grafted trees don't even have to be the same species? It sure is, dude. I have to go. Oh my god, okay. Do you think I should run my idea past the local leaders? That sounds really intimidating, but if it helps them save the grove, I'll do it. Broken Earth. With your encouragement, Rohit goes to ask the Clifton leaders about grafting the damaged trees together. I'm gonna take this card, and I'll put away... this card. No, this one. Hi, Nadine. Landslides. While a few members of the caravan repair their trucks along the side of the obstructed road, Nadine is in the process of attaching a plow to the front of her cab, hoping to clear a path. We were on our way back to Bartow to start the route all over again, but the caravan got cut off here in Clifton. Landslides really did a number on this place, not to mention the roads, and a few of our trucks. Figured as long as we are stuck here, may as well lend a helping hand. If you come across any useful materials, you should consider doing the same. I tried, and then Alexis got mad at me. She has a diamond. Oh, she's picking up my cards! Oh my god, she reshuffled her deck. What a snake! It's what your mom would do if she were here now. Funny, after all this time, it appears she's rubbed off on me more than I realized. Heh, of course, if she were here now, she'd definitely be using dynamite. Oh my god, Mom, please. I figured that's why the Rikers waited till she passed to make their move. She stood up to them in Old Marais a ways back, and never let them forget it either. Okay, let me see your cards, miss. All triangles. I don't know what plans the Rikers have for Bartow. Got something to do with the land, I reckon. Well, it don't matter much to me. Way as I see it, the caravan provides a service people all over rely on. Long as folks are moving to Bartow and not away from it, that's all I need to keep it on the road. Wasn't sure you had it in you at first, but I've seen how you've been working hard to keep that slur in business. Keep at it. Nothing worth doing's ever been easy. Thank you. Nadine hops into the cab and revs up the engine, signaling for the others to get out of the way so she can drive through and clear the road. You found Nadine and the caravan. That's nice. I like my current deck. Do I? I do. Okay, we're moving on. We did not find nuts, but that is okay. Instead, we will I'm gonna go to Desert Oasis first, so I can maybe get some more triangle square cards, and then go to Anka, just because I feel like going to Anka is a little more important. Oh, he sells fruit. Fruit is definitely not non-perishable. Yes, we were now nutless. No nuts in our truck. That's so sad. Alexis was so dramatic though, okay? They were like ruining things 2 times in a row just by themselves. There was nothing I could do to stop that. Desert Oasis. The peaceful oasis appears unaffected by recent troubles. A young man plays a guitar beneath a shady palm while children splash in the water. Diva is tending to a healthy-looking fruit tree, and Theo is shaken but not stirred. He's riding his stand and collecting spilled fruit. Let's talk to Theo. Status of the stand. As you approach the familiar fruit stand, Theo stirs from his slumber upon hearing your footsteps. Hello, sir. The horrible stories I've been hearing out of Anka and Clifton, they really make an old sundry salesman take stock of what he has. I have noticed a sudden drop in visitors since it happened. Yeah, people have been struggling. And I have no cards. We felt some light aftershocks here in the desert oasis, but other than a little fallen fruit, it didn't do much damage. The fruit stand, it's still standing, and so am I. Well, figuratively at least. I'm glad. Though I have been doing a lot of thinking lately about companionship. It wasn't something I ever really wanted before, you know? But I've been alone for a long time now, ever since... No, never mind. You don't need to hear about an old man's brushes with romance. I'm invested in their story, okay? Last stream, if anyone was not aware, Theo gave us a letter, and then we handed it to a nice old lady in a different town, and they were like, and she was like, that was the best night of my life, and then we had to separate. So I'm very invested, Theo. Please tell me about your romance. Oh, it's my turn, and I fucked up because I have nothing to play. I can play this. Do you have triangles, sir? You don't. Ever since you delivered that letter, Mimi and I have been writing constantly, until all this happened. I'm glad. Haven't heard a peep out of Long Gate. Could you go to check that she's still alright? I was already planning on it. I hope it's as safe and snug as Oasis Gardens. Theo told me about the road from Desert Oasis to Oasis Gardens. And I got fruit, but that's... Oh, a dried fruit is dried fruit a non-perishable? Theo wishes you well on the road, giving you a sack of dried fruit as thanks. As you part ways, he sinks back into his wheelchair, drifting off into a decadent midday nap. Theo wants you to check out Mimi in Long Gate. And then I get to take a card. I will take this card. Maybe. I'll take this card, take this card. Oh yeah, I found non-perishable food that Samuel can use. Yeah, boy. Okay. One thing completed. Let's talk to Diva. Written in the sand. You find Diva picking some pomegranates from a healthy-looking tree. She spots you and waves you over with a broad smile. You're back! Couldn't stay away, eh? I don't blame you. This place has a natural beauty to it. Especially in troubled times with the world drying up. A place like this it's a bit like a beacon of hope, wouldn't you say? That's my sales pitch anyway. It's a pretty good sales pitch, I won't lie, it's pretty good. Let me see what cards you have. You are not sad in any capacity, my friend. Ever heard of a city called Hera? If not, I don't blame you. It's pretty old, and news doesn't travel like it used to these days. Very cool. That's where I was born. It was a grand old city founded way, way back. I was too young to recall life there in detail, but I do remember a deep sadness when my family had to leave our home. Oh no. You see, Hera dried up. The water ran out. After that, no amount of stored history could save it. Now only spooky ghosts live there. I really like when games do this kind of like ooh text effect. It's really fun. Probably. Here today, gone tomorrow. Pretty grim, huh? Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, don't worry. It's not all doom and gloom. Just look around. We've got fresh water, we've got fruit trees. The planet's giving us another chance. I don't know about that one. Truly, I don't know. This time around, we'll do better. It's true the roads aren't as friendly as they once were, but thanks to brave folks like you, that can change. I've spent a lot of time working out the best routes to get around the rough patches. Just try me. Oh, it's me. I'm supposed to go. This is a mess. Oh, I didn't mean to be pushy. I just get excited, you know? You're fine. I just have no cards. And I can't play a card on that. Bro, you can play a single other card. Okay, let me try again, but slower and clearer or something. Oh my god, I can't. Okay, this conversation is ending. Goodbye, I guess. Alright, well, I guess this won't be a productive conversation. Don't let that stop you from coming back to visit, though. Even if she's not trying to be pushy, it feels like Diva is trying to get you to do something, which always seems to put you on the defensive. Sigh. I'll just take the same card. I know she wants me to go to Hara, which is over here, but she's not telling me the road to Hara. It's really annoying. Oh, I can go to Oasis Gardens. I couldn't go there before. But let's go to Long Gate to check on Mimi. Okay, we can go here, and then we'll go here, and then we'll go to Anka. Where is this thing? Long Gate, past the desert oasis, past the caravan routes and desert encampments, the Long Gate marks the edge of the world. It seems untouched by earthquakes or dust storms. Let's talk to Mimi, who's digging up her plants and putting them in a suitcase. Where are you going, Mimi? Picking up. Mimi is in a bit of a tizzy. She's covered in dirt and has clearly been busy, digging up her succulents and stuffing them into a large suitcase. After reading Theo's letter, it made me realize that I really do miss that gentle old geezer. Got me to thinking, maybe I should move down to the desert oasis so we can pick up where things left off. Is that bonkers? No, that's perfect. You guys should do it. I am 100% for this. Oh my god, and you're not gonna give me a single card. She has all triangles. Well, that's not helpful advice. Maybe I should stay put. No! Please, let me help her. Oh my god, this is terrible. I don't have any cards! You're really not convincing me with that argument. I failed. Never mind. It was a silly idea. No, not allowed. No! Mimi frowns, realizing she was being impulsive. She suddenly reconsiders opening the suitcase back up to replant her succulents in the soil. Mimi decided to stay put. Bro! That's not allowed. That's not allowed at all. No! I'm so sad! Oh! That was so unfair with the cards I got. I'm so mad. Oh my god, it saved! I wanted to quit and reset, but it already saved! Oh my god, I'm so mad right now. A rare delicacy. A well-dressed gentleman approaches you on the outskirts of town. The layer of dust collecting on his fitted cuffs is almost as thick as his accent. He wipes them off before extending a hand to shake. How do you do? My name is Anais. Well, it's not really Anais, but I'd rather you say the rough approximation than outright butcher it. Oops. I'm like no longer invested in anything else now. I'm so sad. Hello, sir? That is in no way useful to what I need. Do you need me to say it a little slower? Oh my god, man is speaking in all sorts of languages. Apologies, I tend to run away from the topic at hand. Oh, I'm fucked. I can't play anything. Okay, but oh wait, no, I can play this one. Lol. I wanted to ask if you might know where a fellow traveler could acquire some camel's cheese. I absolutely adore the stuff, but no one around here seems to keep it in stock. I have no idea, sir. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. The people down here are fairly unadventurous, despite living at the crossroads of the world. Such a shame. You know what's a shame? The fact that our conversation is gonna end because I have no cards. I didn't mean to offend. Between his accent, strange words, and the relentless sun, the conversation does not go well, and I seems to anticipate your discomfort before you do and turns to take his leave. I don't want this card anymore. Bro, I'm so sad that Mimi didn't. I'm so angry, actually. I wanted to reset, but I couldn't get out before it saved. Bro, what the fuck? I'm so angry, actually. Like, really angry. Go to Anka, and I hope it works better here, because I'm not doing a good job talking to people today. I get to use a single use accord. I will add it to this one. The winding alleys of Anka are strangely subdued. Many of the shops shutter despite the hour. An acrid smell fills the streets, leaking from some unknown source. The train station sits dark and empty. That's depressing. Hello, video date. Welcome. You missed me having a breakdown because I messed up a conversation and I basically ruined an old couple's chances of getting together, and I was so distraught over it. I really considered resetting, but then I wasn't fast enough to exit the game, so it saved. So that's where I am at currently. Yeah, I had a breakdown. I yelled a little bit. I really considered restarting the entire game, but for the stream, I will not do that. For the stream. Okay. Let's see here. Little Basilio is just like a kid in a candy store if the kid were also robbing it. Big Basilio is studying some road signs. He's distressed. Ophelia, just like a bar of her finest soap, she's got the crowd in the palm of her hand. Let me look at my cards again. I'm gonna try to talk to Basilio. I do not know how it's going to turn out because I don't have a lot of these grieving cards, but we're gonna try. Confessions. The Ankan air is thick with the smell of strong chemicals, and the most of the shops are shuttered. You spot Big Basilio carrying several stacked boxes of tools and spare parts. Hello, sir? Yo, got a second? There's something I've been meaning to tell you. There's no easy way to say this, but I gotta come clean. I thought I recognized your truck. And now I remember where. I tried to make off with it once. I was so angry when your mom caught me. Oh, my mama. Caught you in the act. I chose the wrong card, everybody. Your mom was from out of town. Her inventory seemed limitless. I remember thinking she deserved it. Wasn't looking out for anyone but myself back then, but an old friend convinced me to be a better brother. I gotta show little Basilio that he can be he can be successful at an honest life. Yeah, be a good role model. I believe in you. Don't worry, I'm not going to try to steal a truck again. I'm a new man. Problem is, I don't know how to get through to little Basilio anymore. Kid used to think I was so cool. Yeah, hey, I think you're cool still. Hey, do you speak in triangle circles? I don't think you do, actually. Uh, let's do this. Got something else on your mind? Yeah, the fact that I have no cards. I have to play 2 cards? Bruh. Doesn't help that with the railroad out of commission, business is hurting bad. Big Basilio and Little Basilio. Yeah, they're brothers. It's really cute. Guess no one said the honest life was glamorous. Speaking of Little Basilio, you seen him around? Last time I was here, he was stealing things. I don't know if I should tell you that. Not that it's your problem to worry about, but I'm making his favorite for dinner. Oh, you a good guy. Do you have circles? I don't think you have circles, so I'm gonna play this card. Yeah, you do not have circles. If you don't want to help out, I can do this on my own, you know. I'm trying my best and I'm getting no cards. Okay, we did it. God, I failed all my conversations at like the last 2 talents. This is nice that I actually managed to do one properly. I try to help him like my old friend Mimi helped me back then, but I'm not the best with words. I just saw Mimi and I ruined her chance of reuniting with the person she liked, and I'm so sad about it, and I can't believe the game is not letting me forget about it. Last I heard, she'd taken up in Longgate. I could sure use some of that wisdom about now. Hey, thanks for being so chill about what I said earlier. Just felt like you should know. Hey, these parts are on me, okay? At least I got scrap. Cries. What? I already went to Longgate. Oh, I'm so sad, everybody. You promised Big Basilio that you'll keep an eye out for his brother. His anxiety doesn't vanish instantly, but your understanding of his past visibly goes a long way. And now I get to pick a card. Pick a card. Any card. Sigh. Let's talk to this little guy. Little Basilio. 5-finger discount. Little Basilio and his crew emerged from the broken window of a storefront, pockets stuffed with stolen goods. Yo, have you noticed? This place is a total free-for-all ever since the earthquakes. And when I say free-for-all, I mean free for me and my crew. You're not cool, Little Basilio. Just a little brat. Bro, you're so bad at conversations. It used to be just the soap was free, but seriously, old tech, food and drink, hockey sticks. Literally, every item in Anka is now available at a 5-finger discount. But perhaps I said a little too much. You're cool with a friendly game of finders keepers, ain't ya? I'm really not, sir. You should be better. You should not be stealing people's things, is what I will say. Hard to concentrate with all this free stuff around. He's getting angry. Hey, Aiken Blake, you hear that? We got a law-abiding citizen here. Okay, well, this conversation is absolutely going nowhere. Because I don't have any cards. Either you're a friend to this crew or you ain't. What's it gonna be? Apparently, I'm no longer a friend. Little Basilio shakes his head disapprovingly. No longer any use to him, he leaves you, heading towards another store with his pals. Hey Basilio, your cards suck. Okay, let's go talk to Ophelia. Yeah, no use for me. He's like a 12-year-old child. So rude. Soapbox Hero. A small crowd of concerned Ankins have assembled around Ophelia's stall, where she has climbed up on top of a soapbox to address them. She spots you amongst the sea of faces and singles you out. Oh my god, please do not single me out. Didn't expect to see you here, outsider. Are you here for the emergency town meeting? Please do not talk to me in front of all these people. I'm just going to make a fool out of myself. Well, I'm surprised to hear it, but you came to the right place. I'm glad. Anka's in such bad shape in the wake of this earthquake, and there's so much we need to do to fix it up. Glad to be of assistance? Question mark. Oh my god, I hate when they play this card. Half the storefronts are damaged and boarded up, the factories are spilling waste right out into the street. And our newly completed railroad is now once again non-functional. It's going to be an uphill battle to get the city running again, and the only way we succeed is if we all work together as one. I can't believe I'm asking this, but will you help us? I will try, but also I have no cards. Oh, I should have checked her cards before I played this card. I'm literally dumb. No one asked you to come. This meeting is supposed to be for locals. Hey, you singled me out, okay? You didn't have to do that to me. You didn't have to do me dirty like that. Oh my god, I don't have a card. Our time here is valuable, and right now, you are wasting it. I'm trying my best! And you are not helping. Okay, there you go, I did it. Oh my god, if I want to fail another conversation, I was gonna cry. Once again, you're full of surprises. Please don't get my ass. I'm trying my best. Once again, you're full of surprises. I'm not going to lie. I'm slightly wary of your motives. But I can't in good conscience turn away an extra set of capable hands. Ophelia, grateful for your offer of assistance. Ophelia is grateful for your offer of assistance, but warns you that actions speak louder than words. Whatever it is you choose to do next, she'll be watching close. Okay, I get to pick a card. I don't want any of your cards. All your cards suck. God damn it, Ophelia. I'm gonna pick this one. Okay. We're gonna move on, but before I move on, I'm gonna take a quick break because I have to head to the bathroom. So everyone take a quick drink of water, stretch break, go to the bathroom, whatever it is. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Potentially. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't really count the time, so bye-bye. Be right back. I'm back. And I just realized that this BRB is not centered and that really bothers me. But I don't know what centered is. So I'm just gonna assume this is centered and call it a day. Oopsies, oopsie poopsies. Okay, thank you for the welcome back. I hope everyone had enough time to go to the washroom. Once again, I do not time it. I think that was actually more like 2 minutes rather than 5, but oh well. Next time I should have a timer on the screen. Scheduled break, everyone. Get up and stretch. Moving on from Anka. I can't go back to Longgate, and I can't talk to Mimi. Oh, Big Basilia wants me to convince Mimi to return to Anka. Okay, so she could have gone back to Anka or gone to Desert Oasis. Anyways, signed. Okay, so where do we want to go? Do we want to go to Oasis Gardens? I've never been there. I want to see what's there. Okay, wait, let me look at my map. I can't ask her for help. Okay, I already talked to her and I failed. Sadness is happening. I'm very sad about this game. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna go to Oasis Gardens and then I want to go to maybe Pachenko or Bucamboro. Okay, let's go to Oasis Gardens. There's no one there though. What if I go and it's useless? We can try. Pull off the road and wait it out. Okay. Each traveler takes a turn telling a story to pass the time. Repeat one of Mom's about a hidden garden in the desert. A native in the area pokes holes in it and you backtrack in embarrassment. Choose a card screen backtrack. Removes all cards back to the last valid match. Oh, I see. Okay, well, that's a terrible card. But I also guess I did a terrible thing, so that makes sense, huh? Okay, let's just do this one. Oasis Gardens, though much smaller than Desert Oasis, the hidden gardens. Oops, my tea. The hidden gardens here surprises you with their lushness. A group of locals drink tea in the shade and invite you to join them. Let's join them for a spell. You follow their lead through an introspective but celebratory ceremony. Embrace the best parts of yourself and let the others go. Oh, you thought oops, my tea was part of the in-game time. Oopsies. I guess they are drinking tea, so it would not be completely off-centered. But that's what I get for just not having voices for characters and reading everything in my own voice. Sips my tea. But also, I'm too lazy to create voice characters. I'm not good at voice acting. Oopsies. Choose a card to duplicate. It will replace another card in your deck. I'm gonna duplicate this card because I like this one. Okay. I wish I could have chosen which card to duplicate it, but whatever. Okay, so that was Oasis Gardens. Let's go to Pachenko. Yeah, let's go to Pachenko. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so many fatigue cards. Well, I get a lot of fatigue cards no matter where I go. I hope I get to talk to Thunder soon. What is this? Okay, you come across a roadhouse. As the dust storm engulfs the shelter, a fellow goes on about a stay at another roadhouse. You realize he means Samuel's place, but he's got the details all wrong. Choose a card to gain clarify. It will override existing facts. I'm gonna choose this one because I don't like those ones. That effect it got accidentally. Nice. I have so many fatigue cards. Pachenko. Broken windows and cracked walls indicate that Pachenko did not go unscathed by the recent earthquake, but repairs are well underway. The colorful enthusiasm of the artists here has gone towards beautifying recently repaired homes and galleries. Isabella calls you over to help with their shop, and Marquise is collecting broken paintings. I have a lot of fatigue cards, so I'm going to hypothesize that these conversations will not go very well. What comes after? Isabella is busy sweeping glass and pottery shards away from her shop front when she hears your footsteps footsteps, she isn't shy about beckoning you over. I wish that you didn't have to see my shop like this. Would you please help me sweep before anyone gets hurt? I'm gonna try my best. But I have no cards. Amazingly. Are you in a hurry to go somewhere? No, I just have no cards. You're generous, just like your mom was way back when we moved out here together. I'm glad I can be like my mama. We were rivals to Thomas's grandfather and Marquis' mother. Our friendship never faltered. So Marquis is younger than you, huh? Thank God this was only a 2-1 conversation. I would have failed otherwise. Your mom was always working to make other people's dreams possible. She came out here with me, but when she wanted to move to Bartow, I couldn't say no. You're a good child. I reckon she made the right choice to raise you in Bartow. Thank you. Especially seeing what's become of the circle. Yikers. Time passes easily hearing stories about mom you hadn't known before, and I got some licorice. And I get a card. I'm gonna take this card, put it here. Oh, there's a new man. Do I want to talk to Thomas, a painter with the disposition of a small nervous calf, or Marquise, collecting broken paintings? Let's talk to Marquise first and Thomas last. Lescard portrait. Marquise collects the torn canvases from what remains of her outdoor art show. With unwavering poise, she holds the paintings, punctured by branches or disfigured by sheer force, with steady hands. Hi, Marquise. I don't like you, but I'm talking to you. Oh, I know what you're thinking. How can Marquise be so calm, so regal at a time like this? It's because I'm always prepared for the future, you see. Okay, girl, go off, I guess. Nobody asked. Let me see your cards. I once again regret not looking at our cards before I picked this, but oh well. I regret all the time. Triangles. Everything ends in triangles. Okay. So I will get one that starts with triangles, which is this one. Every single piece in this collection was insured, of course. Everyone is taken care of. Mind you, it wouldn't have been possible without the circle. Okay, let's not get so hasty there with your government propaganda. It's yet another example of why Pachenko needs us and why we need you. Take a look around. What do you see? Disaster or opportunity? Disaster. Ah, so you agree. I'm sure the Circle can convince a forward-thinking patron to consider buying this collection. We call it creation and destruction. You're gonna make me buy ruined paintings? Excuse me. I'll patch up Pachenko with the proceeds, but I can't do it alone. Sadly, Thomas, one of Pachenko's brightest stars, is thinking of leaving. Well, maybe he should get away from you. Well, I can't do anything with all this fatigue in my hand. I don't think you're following. I am not. I have all this fatigue in my hand. Okay, thank God. It worked out. And you thought the fox dude from Animal Crossing was bad. Yeah, she's literally selling me broken paintings. At least the fox dude, what's his name, Red, is selling me counterfeits that look semi-reasonable. Honestly. Pandan Extract is going out. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for dropping by, Pandan. I appreciate you coming and lurking and chatting. Hope you have a good rest of your night. At times like this, Panchenko needs all the help it can get. I'm sure you understand how important it is that Thomas stays here where he belongs. What if I don't want to convince Thomas to stay? Marquis thinks Circle employs some questionable methods, but their foresight does appear to have shielded Pachenko. Marquis wants you to convince him to stay. I don't want to. You're such an evil lady. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna take this card though, because I don't have enough circles. Marquis wants me to pressure him to stay in Pachenko. I think if he wants to go somewhere, he should. So I don't know if I should fail this conversation on purpose. Guiding the cage. Instead of painting, Thomas is pacing in tight circles, brow furrowed and muttering to himself. He doesn't notice you at first, only to let out a little yelp when he does. Pardon me, Pachenko gets many visitors, but strange faces still startle me. Oh no, he's just a little guy. I'm Thomas. You have a good face, a trustworthy face. Maybe you can help me. Do you think I should stay in Pachenko? No, I think you should leave. Where are you thinking of going? It really depends, my dude. Honestly, I don't even think I have to try to fail this conversation. I've been thinking of moving to Clifton, but Marquise doesn't think I should. Should I? Honestly, I'm gonna fail this conversation, but like literally not even by choice. Yep, I'm failing. Not by choice, I promise. I don't think I want to stay here anymore. The circle is so intimidating. Honestly, good for you. I'm glad you're leaving. You weren't able to allay Thomas's fears of fame, leaving him to wring his hands over his future. Thomas will be moving to Clifton after all. Well, Thomas, I don't know what to tell you. Probably you did a good thing. Maybe. Fuck Pachenko. All my homies hate Pachenko. Literally. I like Isabella. She's our mom's friend. But like, I don't like how they're all like, art. And you have to be a part of the circle to do well. Like, they literally ostracized Isabella because she didn't believe in their same beliefs. And then like, gave her like a bad shop for the a shop location for the festival. Like, hello? How is that helping? Screw you, Pachenko. Whatever, I took her wine and I'm moving on. Let's go to Bukamboro. I have so much fatigue. It's kind of insane. Can I talk to my dog? I cannot. I'm gonna literally fail all these conversations now. Bukamboro. The lone dirt road bustles with the activity of repairs and new construction. Shopkeepers sweep glass and write displays, and townsfolk pitch in wherever they are able. The freshly painted marquee announces the latest shows in from the city. Ramir is not excited about being stuck here. Mathilde is handing out iced tea to the workers, and Miriam is giving hot chocolate to laborers. Let's talk to Miriam first while I still have squares in my inventory, in my cards. Desert home. As foremen direct laborers across the broken tracks and engineers squabble over topography maps, Miriam has set up a table of free hot chocolate for railroad workers. Her tip jar is completely full. Hot chocolate is very tasty. Now I kind of wish I made hot chocolate instead of tea. I told the youngsters that... Oh, you know why though? But like... I almost went to the alley today and they have ube drinks at the alley. Ube... Boba! It's like, well, not boba. The boba is regular tapioca, but it's like ube flavored drink, and I really wanted it, but no one else wanted to go with me, so I just decided to go home. But I really want to try ube, at the alley. So this is my not propaganda, but this is my advertisement in case anyone else wants to also try that. Sounds really good. Anyways, this is nothing related to hot chocolate. I was just thinking about delicacy drinks. I told the youngsters that I didn't want their money, but they insisted. Had to get a jar to keep the bills from blowing away. Cause you're doing a good thing. You should be proud. I don't know what card I want. Probably this one. I don't have a lot of squares. You're speaking in circles now, god damn it. Okay, there you go. The cacao mixture wasn't good enough for chocolate bars, but it still makes a fantastic hot drink. The ingredients are sourced from all over. I didn't think I would be giving so much product away to grown adults. Guess that's what happens when I feel taken care of. I'm proud of you. I'm so happy. The worst part? I could have moved years ago, but the claws in charge kept voting down the railroad repairs. I hope little Basilio and his brother are doing alright. They were in a rough place even before all this. You caught him looting? Those boys need to get out of there. Look what the city drives folks to do just to get by. Even with the railroad, got to have savings to get out. Oh my god. I have no cards to play. It doesn't sound like you support the railroad. I would like to. Oh my god. Can I have a better card? I don't want any backtalk. Friend, me neither. Oh my god. I failed all the cards because I have so much fucking fatigue in my hand. This hot chocolate is for the railroad workers only. Get your grubbies away from it. I'm so sad. The constant hammering in the background gives you a headache. You have to excuse yourself early, and Miriam seems displeased. I'm displeased! God damn. Talk to Ramir. I'm mad. I think I should just go home, like in-game. Somewhere, nowhere. You spot a familiar figure leaning up against a rundown building. It's Ramir, idly picking his nails with a pocket knife. If he's here, something tells you it's because he has nowhere else to go. Bukamboro. Man, not to be insensitive, but this place is worse than Bartau. Oh, how's Bartau? Hey, that's where I come from, bro. Don't be so rude. Oh, he's looking at my cards. I always forget that I should look at his hand, because maybe that would be a good idea. I was trying to get to Anka, but the railroad is down. Already? Sheesh, it's probably a madhouse there. It is a little bit. I was there. Excuse me, sorry, that was kind of in the mic. It's earthquake business. This is why we stay on the road, you know? You can't put down roots anymore. Not in this world. Oh my god, what an angsty boy. Okay, so he has ending in squares and circles. Oh wait, I can't, okay, let's play this to see what his other cards are. You have any triangles? No. All these communities based on where you live, they're holding on to the past. It doesn't work like that now. Hello, sir. You're so angsty. What's it mean that we're both from Bartau? Nothing. When the chips are down, it's every man for himself. Damn. Okay. I don't have cards to play on that, so I'm just gonna play this. Maybe that was a bad idea. I don't know if he has any triangles or circles. I'm going to play this card. If it's a choice between boredom and being talked down to, I think I'll take my chances with the former. Okay, he has circles. Okay, we finished the conversation. Every time it's by like literally the skin of my teeth. Well, at least this area wasn't hit too hard. Not the worst place to cool your heels, other than the boredom. If you didn't know any better, you might say Ramir is homesick and trying to hide it. A little vulnerability goes a long way. And then I get to pick a card. Any card. Pick a card. Pick this card. Let's talk to Mathilde, who's handing out iced tea to the workers. Would you rather have iced tea or hot chocolate while you're working? I kind of prefer iced tea. Actually, I would like both. It really depends on how hot it is outside. Setbacks. While the engineers work to repair the railroad, other Bukamboro residents chip in as well. Washerwomen distribute cold towels, musicians sing to raise morale, and Mathilde hands out cups of iced matcha. Okay, if it's iced matcha, definitely I would take the iced matcha. I thought it was just like lemon iced tea. I'm glad that you're here. We might not be getting engineers, but everyone's got a role when disaster rolls into town, yeah? Could you help me hand out drinks? I would like to. I don't know if my hand will let me. I would like... What does she do? Circles? I'm gonna take this card. I'm afraid that I can't get you a tea reading since my powers only work with hot tea. Doesn't stop Miriam from asking, though. Even if I had hot tea on hand, I think there's a part of me that doesn't want to do it right now, you know? Yeah, that's fair. Let me see your cards. You're just happy all around, okay. I'm usually reading for romance or a baby's fortune. This is bigger than any of that. This is the survival of Bukamboro. What if a wolf skull turns up? That would be pretty freaky, huh? If you had to read the future and it wasn't getting better in a time of tragedy. I did a reading for an old girlfriend once. She got the wolf skull and her mom died a week later. Yikes. She blamed me for the bad luck, and I've lied about bad readings ever since. Oh no. Mathilde is traumatized. You're right. I don't feel as connected to my art. Wait, what? I don't feel as connected to my art if I don't tell people the truth. Maybe I'll give all the workers a reading tomorrow. You know, I don't know if that's the best idea. I don't really know. I got matcha. Mathilde starts talking to you about the different signs, and some of the laborers are curious enough to ask for readings. Her shop will be busy next week, it seems. Good for you. I'm glad. Okay. I haven't had one of these cards in a while. Let's take one of these. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I think I should just go back home because I don't have diamonds because I didn't build my deck around diamonds. The only other place I can go is just back home. And it's the 35th. Yeah, let's just go back home. Whatever. Are you sure I want to return home? This will end your current trip. Yes. Oh my god, so much fatigue. It's kind of insane. After a long trip, it's always good to be back home, even if Bartau is still looking a little extra rough around the edges. Elias is gazing through the skylight, hoping to see a silver lining. Masha is either hard of hearing or steadfastly ignoring your knocks upon her door, and Samuel flashes you a friendly smile, but you can tell his hands are full. Okay, I hope I don't mess this up, Elias. I got lots of fatigue in my hand. Material concerns. Elias is behind the counter, frothing some milk. He's standing next to a sign that reads, "Enjoy our new dining terrace." Is this because your roof fell in? That'd be kind of funny. It's pretty ingenious, though. Hey, welcome back. Any luck finding those building supplies while you were gone? I did, actually. I'm surprised I managed that. Oh my god. Not a single good card. Actually, do you have triangles? Probably. What's that got to do with anything? Sometimes I just don't get you. My friend, I have absolutely no cards to play. Oh yes, that scrap will be perfect. You're just in time, too. My aunt says people like to drink their coffee al fresco, whatever that means. But I think they're starting to get wise to the fact that it's just a hole in the roof. That's really funny, actually. I have no cards. Oh, this one. Let's get this one. I don't follow. Guess we don't see eye to eye as we used to. Oh, thank goodness. I'll come by and pick up the scrap as soon as my shift is over. Coffee waits for no one, you know? Or is that no one waits for coffee? I forget. I feel like it's probably a bit of both, honestly. For some bi-directionality there. Material concerns. Elias pours you a complimentary cup of joe and then gets back to misspelling customers' names on their coffee cups. You brought home scraps to help with repairs. I get to take a card. Take a card. Any card. I'm gonna replace this card. I don't know if people will still be sad after. Okay. And no one else wants to talk to me, so time to unpack. I got some matcha, licorice, dried fruit, scrap, and some wine. Oh, look at them, having a good time. With repairs underway, various bar towers stop by the store for all kinds of goods. Samuel takes the non-perishables, and Elias gets a scrap for his aunt's roof. Damn, no one wanted the wine. Awkward. The hydroponic farmer bought the matcha to study, hoping to improve his own tea crops. Samuel bought up the licorice for the Roadhouse Food Co-op. Oh, I guess licorice is considered a non-perishable. What about the fruit? Oh, he also took the fruit. Elias was relieved to find scrap in stock and bought it all for the rebuilding effort. And no one wanted wine. Interesting. That's why, another reason why Pachenko sucks. Sorry if we have Pachenko lovers in the chat. When you close your eyes, you can hear the grating of gravel under your tires and feel the fresh air on your face. That can only mean one thing. It's time to head out. Elias is fretting over the fate of Bartow. Nadine is curious about the state of my store. Ramirez is taking a stroll down memory lane. And Masha is almost happy to see me. Almost. Let's go talk to Elias. Deadline approaching. Elias is sitting on the curb outside your shop, hunched over with his head in his hands. He looks worried. Nadine's gonna be making the call in the caravan soon, and I've got to be honest, I'm worried about Bartow. I am too. I don't think I've been doing a very good job, not gonna lie. Believe me, I'm no fan of Nadine's, but without a steady influx of goods from the caravan, things could get real bad around here. Ghost town bad. I wish I could trust her to do the right thing, but what's she going to prioritize? The needs of the caravan, the needs of this town, or the needs of herself? Even if she wanted to help, can she really, with the Rikers breathing down on her neck? Yeah, honestly, I don't think so. It's not looking so hot. Just going out on a limb here, but I'm thinking our little town is not on the top of her list. Yeah, you're probably right. And the fate of your mom's store certainly isn't on her mind either, that much I can guarantee. Sure, you seem to be doing fine now, but what will happen if you lose access to the caravan for good? Asking real big questions here, sir. Never thought I'd say this, but I think Nadine may be a necessary evil. Guess that's why your mom put up with her for all those years. He takes a deep breath, trying to calm his rattled nerves. You sit down next to Elias and put your arm around his shoulder. I get to choose a card. I am just going to choose the same card. Let's talk to Nadine, worrying about the state of our store. Surprise inspection? Oh god. Nadine pushes open the door to your store and steps inside. She takes in every inch of the place with discerning and analytical eyes and gestures for you to join her on the stoop. Your store. Is it always like this? I won't say I'm impressed, but your inventory is not the worst. Is that a compliment? I hope it is. Oh, there's only one. Oh, I was thinking so hard for nothing. Keep going like this, and maybe we won't have to drop Bartar from our route after all. Whatever the Raikos try to pull, we'll deal with. I'm not making any decisions until the end of the month, but you're on the right track. That's good news. Nadine looks back over her shoulder as she heads down the street, genuinely surprised by how well your shop is doing. Should I be offended that she says genuinely surprised? That's kind of rude. I'm going to do this one. Hi, I'm Ramir, taking a stroll down memory lane. Now and then, you spot Ramir standing in the middle of the street he grew up on. He looks a little lost, somewhere between wistfulness and listlessness. It's weird to be back in a place I spent all my time avoiding, you know? There used to be a house here. I almost said hot house. What the heck is a hot house? Like a sauna? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Hot house is a house you're in video day. That's a good one. I set myself up for that one. You know, in class today, my professor was reading out like puns relating to our program, and one of them was like kind of, I guess it was like kind of a pickup line, but I also felt like it was kind of morbid. But it was like, oh, I don't remember it anymore. What was the exact wording? Um, it was something like, "I'd like to be your emergency contact," kind of thing. But I was like, isn't that kind of implying that you want them to land in the hospital or something, or like be in trouble? But I just thought it was funny because it was like my professor's like maybe 50 years old, maybe approaching his 60s, and he's saying this to a group full of like younger kids. Okay, wait, that makes it sound weird. But like he was just really enthusiastic. He always gives us like a little pun or joke at the end of class, so it was just really funny. Some folks get some time off and go back to their family home, their childhood bedroom. Isn't that wild? Yeah, that's like when I came back from university after I moved out the first time. It felt so weird to be back in my old room. If my childhood bedroom was still here, I'd rub a cigarette onto the wood floors and watch it burn down. Okay, um, let's not commit arson. That would be maybe a thing you would want to consider. Just saying. Maybe you should not consider arson. You know, that'd be kind of pog of you if you didn't consider arson. You probably don't feel the same though. Seems like the store is doing well. Good for Bartow. Personally, I'd prefer if the caravan never stopped here. I don't care if your store becomes some kind of institution. Okay, bro, you have some trauma you need to get through, and that's like not really my fault. Some places shouldn't be relived. They activate a bunch of old, dormant memories better left dead. Approachable is never how you describe Ramir, but sometimes you can still tell exactly what he's thinking. Get to pick a card. Oof, I'm just gonna pick another one of these because they're the same thing essentially. Masha looks almost happy to see me. Let's go talk to her. A fresh restart. Looking out from her garden, Masha spots you and waves, a warmer welcome than that which you've become accustomed. Intrigued, you proceed with caution. The garden's bouncing back nicely, isn't it? I've always had a way with plants. To be fair, it wasn't all in the old green thumb, though. The caravan was actually a big help. Not sure what I have done without those materials. I'm glad you enjoy the caravan. You have so little cards, friend. Can't say I always saw eye to eye with your mother. The caravan doesn't just bring goods, it brings people. I've never been keen on outsiders. Strangers have a way of making home a little less homey. Starts slow at first, but after a while, you can't miss it. The outside creeping in. Oh my gosh, she's so angry looking. On the other hand, I might not have a home without those people. I know I'm not the only one either. So maybe your mother wasn't all wrong. Especially in these tough times, I'm starting to see the benefits of working together. I'm glad. What is this card? Okay. I'll give you this, and I will pick this one. Actually, no, I'm gonna pick this one. No, I can't see a single card you have. That's great. Don't misunderstand me now. I still think some of the stuff you lug back is pretty weird. Here, these caladiums are for you. You've earned them. Take care of them like you take care of the store. Wait, take care of them like you've taken care of the store, like you've taken care of the town. Do that, and I'm sure they'll bring you happiness. We got flowers! Caladiums! Masha returns to her garden. Her back is turned, but you can tell she's smiling, even if just a little. Aha! I did it. Alice is too worried to talk now. Dadine is checking in with other caravan members. It's good to be traveling with a group. Ramir, dark clouds and lightning bolts fill his eyes. Now is not a good time. And Masha shouting, I'm not here, maybe another time. Samuel looks like he stepped out for a moment. And Rohit is busy chatting with another caravan member. Okay, so this is my last trip, everybody. That's very exciting. So this is where they're going to be in. I have the Caladiums. These are my cards and profile. Okay. I guess there's no harm in just traveling with a caravan for now. Like, I don't have anything especially extra I have to do. Oh, they don't go to the what's it called? Oasis though. Maybe when they start heading to Aldhurst, I will go to the Oasis and then meet up to them again when they're in Anka. So let's go to Pachenko together. Okay, let's go to Pachenko. Oh my god, there's so many people here. Let's go. Oh, okay, some of these people I can't even talk to. Navigating the winding canyon roads is like second nature to you now, and you're able to appreciate the roadside sculptures and colorful architecture as you easily follow Nadine up the plateau. Isabel is helping someone move a chair into storage, Marquise is lounging on a snow-white couch, and Erat is surrounded by fans. Oh, Erat is here! What a guy! I didn't think he'd be here. Okay, let's talk to Isabella. Full circle. Fireflies dot the night sky, and brightly colored paper lanterns float towards the waning moon. The creation and destruction art show was a success for Pachenko, but Isabella looks sad. Oh no. Little bird, rumor spreads far and fast in close-knit communities. I can't help but worry about the time you've been sharing with Marquise. Oh my god, my friend, I'm not trying to do anything bad, I promise. Your mom and I helped found the circle to help everyone. Unfortunately, folks like Marquise only care about helping themselves. That's why your mom and Marquise never got along, and why your mom left Pachenko in the end. We had another founding partner, but he left ages ago. I've heard rumors he's in Hara now. Just perhaps you've heard the name before. It's an old city abandoned when its water dried up. Hara isn't too far from here. The main problem is the neglected roads. I can go to Hara. Oh my god, that's exciting. I want to go. I can't help but wonder what your mom would think about you getting wrapped up in the wrong side of all this ancient history. I don't know, man. Maybe she'd be pretty happy about it. Honestly, couldn't tell ya. Apparently I only know it has big triangles. Well, I'm sure your mom would remember what it was like to be young and headstrong. That's at least one thing you two have in common. She found her own way, and I'm sure you will too. The road she walked had its fair share of bumps, but in the end, it's the one she picked for herself. And I suppose that's what matters. I suppose it is, friend. Okay, wait, you have a lot of circles. Okay. I'm gonna pick this one. Let's pick this one. Well, no matter what happens out there, I know your mom is cheering you on, and so am I. Even if I worry about your choice of friends. Isabel gives you a resigned smile and a small tired hug before taking her own leave of Pachenko. I'm sorry, I feel like I disappointed you, but I didn't mean to. I feel so bad. I'm such a terrible person. Okay, this card is the same as this card, technically. I don't want any of these cards. I guess I'll take this one. Talk to Marquise. Generous offer. Dancers in feathered costumes greet you at the entrance of Marquise's latest party. You try not to inhale any glitter as you search for the host who lounges casually on a white sofa. Maybe I should have talked to Era first. Ah, there you are. I'm not used to being disappointed, but I can't say I'm surprised. Damn, how rude. How can anybody like this person? She's so rude. Let's not get hung up on small details. Okay, well, you're the one that's being annoying. Triangles, circles. Everyone's lives are difficult in some way. Even I have to keep the creditors away from Pachenko's door. Your failure to keep Thomas around has made my job that much harder. Okay, well then maybe you should have convinced him. Or taught someone else. It's your responsibility. You know, I almost envy the freedom of your dingy life on the road. No greater vision, no noble cause. It must be nice and easy. This girl is such a bitch. Oh my god, pardon my language, but holy shit. I said pardon my language and then I immediately swore again. Nobody even wanted your wine back in Bartow. No, not so for me. Every action I take carries consequences. For Pachenko's sake, it's my cross to bear. God, you're really putting yourself up on a pedestal, huh? Here's a bit of trivia. Your mom and I founded the circle. I thought my mom and Isabella founded the circle. I didn't tell you before because I wanted to see what you were made of. Are you lying to me? Is that what you're doing? Okay, lots of triangles. If I triangle her, she's gonna continue the triangle train. I was hoping you'd be different, but you two are a lot alike in a bad way. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have actual worthwhile matters to attend to. Wow, what a bitch. Marquise follows up her revelation with the suggestion to visit Hara if you wish to further unearth the past. Marquise has rejected you from the circle. Nobody wanted to be a part of your circle anyways. I wonder if I should keep this distress and grieving card. I kind of don't think I need it anymore, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna pick this one though. Okay. Let's try getting rid of it and see if I'll regret it in the future. Stuck to Arat, surrounded by fans. Art critique. Critic? Art critic. Up ahead, a crowd gathers along the road. You're used to Pachenko street art attracting onlookers, but with the outdoor exhibitions damaged by the quake, you can't help but wonder what the fuss is about. Salutations, friend. You've arrived just in time for my afternoon lecture. Fortuitous. That's right. Not rain, nor snow, nor quake can stop the train of knowledge from leaving the station. Just so happens I know a thing or three about train and even more about art stuff. Do you really, Arat? Are you sure about that? Besides color, there's nothing like perspective to make a composition compelling. This is literally how I sound like when I had to do art critiques back in high school. It's all about taking risks, and that's how you stand out from the crowd, I'm pretty sure. That's what I'd like to call the risk factor. Yeah! Honestly, that's literally me on a test. Embarrassing. Besides the risk factor, you've also got to know your audience. I call that the desirability index. The formula for success is your risk factor multiplied by your desirability index. Yep, that sounds about right. Wow, good job. Very riveting conversation we're having. Could I have a word with my friend here in private? Thank you all. Okay, looks like we're alone. Woo! You probably never have guessed, but I have no idea what I'm doing here. Yeah, who could have figured? Back in Anka, people kept telling me, fake it till you make it. How am I supposed to know when that is? Oop, he's a faker. Reassure Eret that he's doing great before letting him get back to his lesson. The sound of applause follows you as you leave him to shine on. What a guy. He's thriving, I guess. I have all of these cards like separately, and I don't really want any of them individually. Guess I'll take this one. I've talked to everyone. Isabel's packing up boxes. Marquise is in the middle of a meeting. Eret is the guest on our private art show. Okay, we move on. Onwards. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so they're going to be in Clifton, and then Bucamboro, and then Aldhurst. So I'm going to follow them here. Go back to Hara, and then Desert Oasis. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go. Clifton. The caravan is slowed by the steady flow of families and merchants making their way to Clifton. Many of the neighboring communities do not have the resources to rebuild, though the atmosphere of the road is solemn. The market is bustling once again. Thomas is unloading crates of original artwork, and Thunder is here, my baby boy. I'm gonna talk to him first. Hot dogs! The midday sun is harsh, and Thunder's tail lolls from his mouth despite the water you give him. Thunder, you are the best babyest boy getting rid of my fatigue cards, and I appreciate you so much for it. Oh, best boy. Shade is scarce at this time of day, but eventually Thunder settles in under a merchant's umbrella, making easy friends. Spending time with Thunder makes you feel less fatigue. 100%, of course it does. Okay, let's go talk to Thomas. New Leaf. Hey, Animal Crossing New Leaf? Anyways, the market is vibrant with only a hint of previous landslides. Spotted birds squawk indigently from their cages, and the smell of cinnamon wafts with the prevailing wind. One of the stalls sells paintings, and the dramatic style is oddly familiar. Hi, Thomas. Hi, can I interest you in a portrait of a silk weaver? Oh, it's my first customer. Please remember who I am. Of course I remember you. He's such a child, just a guy. He was not really a child. All the circles, bro. I moved to Clifton to see how new audiences respond to my work. Hopefully they weren't just being polite. Everyone from Pochenko was so nice about my leaving. I can't believe I was just being anxious for nothing. Or do they secretly hate me? Oh my god, sir has like so much anxiety. Fuck. I don't know how I'll repay Marquise for all the money that she spent on my move, but I can try. Don't repay her, she doesn't deserve it. I wanted to thank you for buying my painting and not running away screaming during our other conversations. You're welcome, you don't have to thank me. Since you travel a lot, maybe one of the smaller paintings will be easier for you to carry around. I have a series of square landscapes here. Thank you. You say goodbye to Thomas, who seems to have grown into his own ambitions. At least he doesn't shrink whack when he talks to other customers. Yay! I'm happy for you, sir. You deserve the goodness of the world. And I deserve better cards. What is this? I don't want any of these. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna take this card. Okay. We move on to Bucamboro. Oh, Alexis is here. We did not have a good talk with them last time, but we will now, I hope. Bored child races the caravan on her bike. A number of vendors prop open their doors at as the line of trucks trundle by, but for the most part, folks don't seem especially interested in the caravan's arrival. Nadine has found her happy place. Mathilde is finishing the service. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Miriam passed away. Oh my god, I didn't know people could die in this game. I'm like kind of really shocked. Oh my god. Alexis is setting up a new stall. Thunder is here, my baby, but I don't have any fatigue. And Bucambor obituaries Miriam. A recent arrival, she found herself right at home, befriending neighbors and uplifting the community. She will be sorely missed. Mathilde will hold a service in the town center. I didn't know people could pass away in this game. I'm kind of like really shocked. I feel really bad. Well, like I don't feel bad. Like, I liked Miriam. She was a good character, and I'm really sad that our last conversation didn't end up well. I'm so sad. Let's go talk to Nadine. New life. Nadine sits on the porch of Mathilde's tea shop, sipping her matcha and marveling at the recent resurrection at Bucamboro's charming little town square. Have you seen the new movie theater in town? Even Mathilde's tea shop is new and improved. Yeah, she did a great job. Mathilde is great. I like Mathilde. Well, fuck. Never in a million years would I have guessed that Bucamboro could become the new hottest spot to be. Back in the day, your mom used to joke that this whole town had secretly been infiltrated by aliens. What a weird joke, Mom. Perhaps I was too quick to judge this whole railroad thing. Seems like it's actually helped to revitalize the entire community, don't you think? I will play this card. I'm not suggesting it can replace what we do with a caravan or anything. No, far from it. But in certain situations, maybe it could actually do a whole lot of good. Oh, I got matcha. She gave me some matcha. Nadine, in a rare attempt at comfort, asks you to join her for a soothing cup of matcha. Together, you sit silently enjoying your drinks as you contemplate the prospects of how life might change if the train ever made its way to Bartown. And then I get a card. I guess this card and this card are like the exact same card. Yeah, let's talk to Mathilde. Oh, she's finishing the service. Oh, Miriam's service. I thought she meant service as like she was finishing up like her restaurant duties for the day. I'm so sad. Morning, Miriam. A funeral takes place on a sunny day, so Miriam's weeping admirers have to provide the rain. After Mathilde's final words, the guests shuffle into Miriam's old chocolate store to drink and feast, but Mathilde invites you for a walk. I'm very sad. I didn't lie to Miriam, you know. All of her readings were joyful. I saw the whale, an oak tree, even the unbroken comet. This is sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You doing okay? Okay, well you can, I guess she doesn't want to let me see her cards. That's cool too. Maybe I'm just no good at sadness. I read that we were supposed to have rain today, but I even managed to chase the clouds away. Oh no. I don't know why there's no background music. I guess because it's sad. I guess that's not a horrible quality to have. We're going to need a lot of hope around this place. A lot of new people are coming in by railroad. Yeah, it's not the worst. think Bukumboro will be okay. There's gotta be more people like Miriam in the world that want to come here. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. If the railroad wasn't reopened, then maybe I would never have met Miriam. We gotta take care of it, no matter what. Things are gonna be okay. Sorry, I just miss her a lot. She was such a nice person, especially to kids. Let me cry a little bit, okay? Of course, Mathilde, you can take your time. That's so sad. You let Mathilde cry on your jacket. You also loan her your handkerchief. She seems grateful for your assuring presence. Let's pick a card. Once again, I don't want any of these cards, but I guess I'll take this one. Alexis is setting up a new stall. Oh, not you, Alexa, please. New places. Unexpectedly, you pick out a familiar face among the crowd. It's none other than Alexis. Based on their stall, complete with a bright new umbrella, they appear to have bounced back. My most trusted customer. Yes, the rumors are true. I'm afraid I've left Clifton behind me. The competition isn't so fierce here in Bukumboro, but that won't be the case in a few weeks. You gonna establish your store while you can? Oh, listen to me ramble. How does Bartow fare? Perhaps you should move too. It's a thought. I didn't think about moving. I've never thought about moving. I've never thought about it. Okay, got circles and triangles. I will pick, some triangles. Maybe this triangle. I'm trying to build a proper safety net out here for myself. Something that can endure a disaster or two. Yeah, that's a pretty good point. That's a good thing you should be doing. I'm having trouble finding sustainable growers around here too. Many don't take proper care of their bees. Oh, well, it's important to take proper care of your bees. This game is so weird without sound, like background music. Oh, all that ruckus over there is about a funeral. That's a shame. I was wondering why my sales are slow. Can you maybe be a little more empathetic, sir? There's a funeral going on. Don't think so much about your business right now. You wish Alexis luck, but don't think they'll need it. For whatever quirks they might have, they're remarkably adaptable to circumstances, good and bad. That's someone you can look forward to doing business with. And they gave me some roasted nuts. And other cards. So once again, I'm going to change the card I just, got. And I'm going to take Thunder, who's chasing a lizard down the street. Dog days. The dusty main road doesn't seem to hold much of interest to Thunder until your passing spooks a lizard from its sunny spot. Hello, best boy. I don't have any fatigue, but I refuse to not talk to you when I see you, so we're gonna talk anyways. Oh, woo! Oh, he's so cute. You're so cute. Thunder takes off down the road. Takes down the road after it, barking in excitement. I'm so sad about Miriam. That is actually so tragic, everyone. Moment in silence for a good guy. Good girl. Good woman. Okay, let's go to Hara. Let's go to Hara. A nameless. The lonely, hollow buildings of Hara are an oppressive reminder of what happens when the aquifers go dry. The decaying structures and empty streets have been given over to the wind and desert rodents. Nameless is a reclusive hermit unbothered by the world. Let's talk. The Eremite. Hara is even quieter than you imagine, its tall buildings crowding the horizon like so many giant tombstones. Up ahead, a solitary figure sits cross-legged by the roadside, the only other living person all the way out here. Blessed paths, traveler. Oh, that locket. It brings back memories. I haven't seen that since Pachenko. Do you know about my mom's locket, sir? It was your mother's? I see. Your mother, she founded the circle in Pachenko, as did I. You must already know to come all the way out here. I imagine you've heard unflattering tales. I wouldn't say they're completely unflattering. I'm not the person I was back then, not in name or character, but the circle certainly led to who I am now. Our mission was simple, to fill the world with beauty. Unfortunately, this world has a way of making simple things complex. I tried to keep the circle whole, to keep profits from entering into the equation. Our art was supposed to enrich the world, not make us rich. Well, it didn't turn out that well, huh? Also, I failed, so we're gonna fail a conversation here. Do I trouble you? No. I'm sorry, I'm just bad at having conversations, it seems. Circle, give me a circle. Trade, commerce, and savvy brought Pachenko to life, filled it with wonder. For a time, this was enough. The trouble began when the circle set its sights on Hara. Once a metropolis, Hara's water all but dried up, leaving it in sharp decline. The population dwindling, we imagined that with a large investment, Hara could be restored, and the circle's sphere of influence could expand. So we struck a deal with the Ralikers. Your mom and young Marquise were its strongest proponents. Oh, we get to learn things. History. Imagine that. Learning. Lore. Of course, the Rikers had no intention of saving Hara. What they wanted were rare metals buried deep in the earth below the city. They threw out the stragglers, and what remained of Hara was stripped, gutted. But not before they paid us handsomely. That was when I knew we had gone too far. Oh no. Greed, excess. I left when the founders turned on one another. I gave up my possessions, my relationships, even my own name. Your mother, she did the same, to an extent. Conflict made us seek new lives, unforeseen. Nameless told me what the road from Hara to home. These aren't the answers you wanted, I imagine. I hope you've lived enough for that to feel familiar. Hi, sorry I'm bouncing. I'm getting tired. Have a good rest of your... No worries. Thanks for popping by. I'm glad you stuck around for so long. I hope you have a good rest of your night and get some good rest. Thanks for chatting and watching. Bless your path. Bless your path, video date. He's not wrong. You've grown accustomed to the challenges inherent to uncovering the past. Heading deeper into Hara, you wonder what else the silent remains of the city might have seen over the years, and how, in the end, all that's left are mysteries. That's very profound. Guess I'll get this card again. We just keep replacing the same card with different effects. And we move on to the Desert Oasis. Oh my god, I can't talk to her. Okay, we'll just go to the Desert Oasis. I can observe. I'll just place it. Maybe this card. Let me talk to my dog here, that would be absolutely wonderful. Nope. Travelers stroll along the paths that ring the oasis, protected from the desert by leafy palms and hanging awnings. Sounds and smells spill from the open doorways into common spaces of the oasis, welcoming and gentle. Diva is busy planting something, and Tio is leaning back in his wheelchair, chewing on a dried bud. I'm so sorry I ruined your relationship, Tio. All dried up. As you approach the fruit stand, you watch Tio in a private moment of reflection as he watches the sun start to set over the desert oasis sky. Just like my fruit, life gets better with age. Don't you think? I hope so. I feel bad. This is like the one thing I regret a lot. The exterior may grow tough and leathery, hard to chew for some, but inside the flavors become more complex, nuanced even. Only thing is, I've forgotten that life is sort of like my fruit in another way too. Oh no. Bro, I got no cards. Agree to disagree, I guess. Here in Desert Oasis, time works different than it does in other places. If you're not careful, one day you might turn around and realize it's all dried up. I've been at this game for a long time, friend. Thinking it might be time to try something new while I still can. Okay, wait. I was trying to tell you something important, but fine, don't listen. I'm sorry, I'm bad at the game. Okay, thank you for finishing it by yourself, because I would not have been able to help. Maybe pack up the shop and head out towards Long Gate. Always wondered what fruits might bear for me there. I think you should. Go. Theo hangs a close for the stay sign over his stand and stares off into the desert oasis sunset, popping ruby raisins into his mouth and thinking about where the future might take him. I think you should go. Go, 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 friend. Go, go, go. Go reunite with your friend, with your loved one. I think you should do it. I want this card because I'm starting to get lots of fatigue. Oh, the caravan is in Anka. Let's go to Anka too then. And then if anything, I'll go to Long Gate. Because even if I go here, I'm not going to be able to talk to her because she doesn't want to talk to me. Sigh. Sadness. Okay, let's go to Anka. I can't talk to Big Basilio though. Let's just go to Long Gate. I can always go to Anka after the caravan. Wait, the caravan's in Tosande Hills. And the 34th. Yeah, they're not even in Anka. This is their final route. They're over here. The hell? Oh, it's because by the time I get there, I see. Okay, let's just go to Long Gate. Past the desert oasis, past the caravan roads and desert encampments, the Long Gate marks the edge of the world. Beyond the lies the long expanse, places that were only vague legends even from Mom. Mimi is tending to her garden, does not want to talk to me, and Anais is checking the food stall. Memories of sand. The night market is one of the few things that the residents of the Long Gate could consider their own. Artisans put out earthenware, pottery, and fire sculpted glass. You catch a familiar figure examining the fried pork skewers. Ooh, fried pork skewers sounds good. I had a feeling our paths would cross again. How fitting we should both find ourselves in this curious market so many miles from home. Ah, I have no cards. I wasn't inviting an argument. I'm sorry, I'm bad at the game. Come, let us experience the purity of this moment together with our own eyes. As a fellow traveler, you must know how much the truth gets distorted in the retelling. It's hard for the most adventurers to risk life and limb for a place that they know nothing about, certainly. I hail from a place called Azha, a lovely little mining town. Azhans are fluent in body language because our parents spent half their lives under protective suits. Owing to our origins, we are also adept at reading the Earth's secrets as easily as your people read books. The skill has served my present employers well over the countless years. Precious stones, rare metals, I'm quite good at finding them wherever they hide out in these sands. Interesting. I remember when I first met a man from your lands. He was stubbornly prideful, not heeding our warnings, and he ended up passing out in the mines. What did he want from them? Who can say? I see. Okay. That is a card. I guess I have to reshuffle my hand. I carried him to safety and he fled our house the next morning, trying to save face, I expect. He was certainly an odd person. Something about Anais' story tugs at the edges of your memory, but you can't quite place it. You still manage to enjoy an evening of revelry, fried foods, and drinks. Okay, not helpful, but I have lots of choices here. None of which are extremely helpful. I'm gonna take this card, place it with this one. And we move on to Oasis Gardens. Let's go to Desert Oasis. I mean Anka. Actually, let's go to the Oasis Gardens. See what's happening here. I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna pick up multiple fatigue. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh well. Still much smaller. Okay, let's have some tea. That always reminds me to drink my own tea. Choose a card to duplicate, it will replace another card in your deck. Oh, maybe I didn't want to do this. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna pick this card because I really like it. Okay, that's ideal. That's the one I was thinking of getting rid of. Okay, let's go to Anka. I have so much fatigue. I hope I get to see the doggo. No doggo. Okay. Anka seems to have returned to its bustling, if not quite welcoming self. With the trains running, the rebuilding efforts have made great strides, and many shops are reopening for the first time. Ophelia is a shining pillar of the community, holding court. And little Basilio is always up for a friendly wager. It sucks Ophelia first. Maybe I can get more triangle cards from her. Or, excuse me, better triangle cards. The long fight, a modest line of townsfolk queue up outside Ophelia's shop, waiting patiently to share their local issues with her as soon as business hours end. The city of Anka is finally getting back on her feet. Storefronts are being repaired and the streets are clear of dangerous toxins. But the long fight over this city's soul remains contentious as ever. I wonder, which side will you be on? I hope to be on the good side. I don't want to be on the bad side. Oh god. Okay, that's fine. I have nothing to prove to you. The truth is on my side. Okay, calm down there. Okay, let's have triangles. Oh my god. I think you and I might be on opposite sides of this thing. Oh yeah, we definitely are because I can't play a single card here. If that's the way you feel, then you're exactly like your mother. I think we're done here. Okay, bye, Ophelia. Ophelia curtly dismisses you. She no longer has time for pleasantries with imperialist outsiders. Oh my god, I feel kind of offended that she's calling me an imperialist. I'm just bad at the game, okay? I don't know what else I can tell you. I'll get rid of this card. Okay, let's talk to Little Basilio. Staring contest. Little Basilio and his pals are hanging out in an alley when they spot you and signal you over. As you approach, Aiken, Blake, and Pale Dale pat you down. Yo, Pale Dale and I had a staring contest earlier and it was hella fun. I'm the reigning champ. You think you can beat me? Well, I'm wearing a helmet, so I don't really know how you'll be able to see if I have my eyes open or not. Stop talking and look directly into my eyes. Okay, friend. Okay. That was a pretty good practice round. But care to make it interesting? How about we sweeten the pot? Literally. If you win, I'll give you this chocolate bar from Miriam's old shop. If I win, you don't have to give me nothing. Just bragging rights. Ready? go. Okay, good. Let's reshuffle my hand. It's a perfectly good placed card. JK. Oh my god, kid. Play cards. Focus on the eyes. It's really not that hard to do. You're the one having issues, bro. Oh my god, kid. You suck at this game. Me getting mad at a child for playing the wrong cards. What are you doing? Don't look away yet. As soon as you break eye contact with little Basilio, you realize while he had you distracted, Aiken, Blake, and Pale Dale were trying to pickpocket you. Busted and empty-handed, the three of them take off running as Big Basilio rounds the corner. It's fun. It's not fun. That's not fun on any capacity. Big Basilio is bringing me some parts. Hey, you need to, like, take care of your kid. Nowhere to hide. Big Basilio stops beside you, out of breath. He doesn't greet you with his usual enthusiasm. Hey, I just wanted to apologize for what happened with little Basilio. I'm watching history repeat its right before my eyes, and I'm powerless to stop it. Maybe I should have taken a squirrel card. I guess I'm not sure what I expected. Guy like me going straight, everything just working itself out? Fat chance. You can't just erase the past. Oh my god, no, you're doing great. The things a person's done, they'll never go away. They'll always be there. Yikers. Takes me back to the first time I ran away from home. A couple of outsiders working for the Rikers came by Dad's shop. Made him fix their poor robot for a pittance. One of them even helped himself to Dad's lunch. Yikes. But Dad was the one who really pissed me off. The whole time he was just laughing and joking. I swore in my heart that that'd never be me. Oof. Okay, you got some better cards there. I bet little Basilio thinks I'm a chump, just like I thought Dad was a chump. Well, I guess I've got no choice but to prove him wrong. How am I gonna prove him wrong? Simple, by doing what I gotta do, no matter what that is. Dad's long gone. Mimi didn't stick around. Little Basilio's all I got left. I won't lose him without a fight, not even if it means bringing back the old Big Basilio. Well, you can have these spare parts. I don't think I'll be needing them anymore. No, did I just put him down a life of crime? I'm scared. Oh no. Big Basilio's ominous proclamation hangs in the air. Not every ending to a story can be a happy one, but this one seems especially unfortunate. This is sad. I really wanted them to be better. Like, I really wanted to do well, I guess I should say, in their storyline. All the storylines that I was invested in, I did poorly in. That's so sad. We'll move on, I guess. Whatever. Go back home. There's nowhere else I can go. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so many fatigue cards. Holy crap. Seven, eight. Oh my god, it's a lot of fatigue. Hey. Hello. The deadline. As you disembark from your long, tiresome journey, Nadine covertly pulls you aside. I don't know how many items I have, actually, now that I think about it. I've spoken with the other members of the caravan, and we've reached a decision. I don't like this. Okay, what is your decision? Oh, I get to play a card. Okay. It was a difficult choice, really could have gone either way. Bartar hasn't exactly blossomed into a bustling trade hub your mom once promised us. But still, we feel it's headed in the right direction, and so I'm happy to report that Bartar stays on the road! Yay! I was kind of expecting me to fail this part. Oh my god, everything I thought I would do poorly in, I did moderately well, I'm guessing, and then everything I wanted to do well in, I did poorly in. Oh my goodness. We're prepared to deal with whatever pressure the Rockers try to exert on us. It's not up to them. Oh god, okay. This decision is on a provisional basis, of course. We'll revisit it again if things ever take another turn for the worse. Okay, well, she's looking at my cards. I got no cards to play. Fuck. Okay, let me think. Just triangle cards. Play triangle. Okay, thank goodness. I was really scared to fail that one. Oh boy. Oh boy. But in the meantime, I hope you can rest a little easier now, knowing that Bartel has our support. I am glad. As a congratulatory act, Nadine offers you her hand to shake, be it delivering good news or bad. Nadine has never exactly been the mushy emotional type. Now I can pick a card. I'll pick this one. And I will take away this diamond card. Elias is in the mood to celebrate. Samuel, you can hear his big hearty belly laugh from outside. Nadia is busy helping those who don't stray from the caravan, and Masha is shouting she's not here. Okay, great. Let's talk to Samuel. I look back forward. The aroma of home cooking beckons you into the roadhouse, which appears to be back to its old self. Inside, Samuel awaits you with bright eyes and a warm greeting. Smelled the ribs, didn't you? Thought you might. It was one of your mom's favorites, too. Takes me back to the old days every time, making me all wistful, remembering the first time I met Isabella and your mom. Okay, I got some good cards here. Let's not fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Those were the days, I'm telling you. Back when it was Isabella, me, your mom, and your dad. Never was a dull moment between the four of us. Why isn't my dad's name bolded? Like, is he not important to the story, I guess? You know, I got a real kick out of helping out back when things were rough, but it sure feels good to see this place back to its old self. Couldn't have done it without you. I'm glad I did well. Business is good. Feels like every other day there's a fresh face walking in the door. That ain't half bad for the sleepy little town. The caravan's a big part of that. It keeps this place kicking. I'm glad. Just goes to show what an all around amazing friend your mom was. I know for a fact she'd be proud of everything you've done here. Oh my god, okay. I can't answer this. Not one for nostalgia, are you? Fair enough. Triangles. All triangles. Oops, all triangles. Don't be a stranger now. I'm throwing together a fresh new menu and I'm gonna need someone to test it on, ain't I? Samuel's cheerful outlook is contagious. He has a knack for making you feel lucky and proud at the same time. You look forward to seeing more of him. I sure do. Gonna take this card and place this one. Let's talk to Elias, who's in the mood to celebrate. Final decisions. You enter the coffee shop to find Elias sporting a huge smile on his face and handing out free cappuccinos to all of his customers. That's not good for business, my dude. Have you heard? Nadine managed to keep Bartel on the road. Route? Who knows? Oh, it's me. Okay. I'm so happy. I mean, not about Nadine staying per se, but at least our little town still has a fighting chance. And your mom's store. You've got to be feeling relieved about all this, right? I don't know, man. I guess. Oh, I should have picked an accommodate card. You're pretty much guaranteed to keep it well stocked now. She'd be proud, you know? Your mom, of everything you've done here. You really think so, Elias? Elias? I don't really know what I'm saying with your name, not gonna lie. Okay, well, I have to break this up. I'm proud too. Proud of the store, and proud to be your friend. I'm happy to have you as my friend too. You're a good guy. You rush around the counter to give Elias a big hug. It's been hard ever since Mom died, but through it all, Elias has been there for you. He's a good dude. I appreciate him a lot. You're a good dude. And here we unpack for the final time. Oh, this counts as a thing? Damn, I didn't know that. Okay, so we have spare parts, which I'm still sad about. I'm sorry, Basilio bros. Notes from Clifton, Matcha. Miriam makes me sad. At least I got the Caldiums. Licorice from Pachenko. Isabella makes me sad. Got one of Thomas's paintings. Tio and Mimi's storyline makes me sad. I feel like I failed everything, even though I think I still technically got a good ending. I got pretty lucky with my fatigue card rolls these last few times. Like, I'm surprised I didn't get more of them, honestly. Look at us! Oh my god, so cute. I have human feet, but I'm a cat. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be. With Bartow's future finally secured, you and Elias sit at Mom's old desk, feverishly planning all sorts of ways to improve the store in the years to come. You wonder if Mom felt a similar rush all those years ago when she sat down with her friends to create the circle. 10 years later. There's an epilogue. I did not expect that. Old friends, new packaging. Just as you're ringing up your last customer at the end of a busy day, Elias joyfully bursts into the store the same way he always does. He carries a box of coffee beans under his arm. Oh my god, he's so old! Oh, he's so good. Looks really good grown up. That's really fun. I like how you see like him as a little kid, and then slightly older, and then now even older. I've noticed you've been running low on our signature dark roast blend. Figured I'd bring another box over. These beans are really flying off the shelves, aren't they? Oh, we have to have a conversation. Okay. That's fun. I wonder if my character looks different. Like, I look a little different, I think. The new packaging must have something to do with it. People really seem to love the new label. And even better than that, we get to see her smiling face every day, always watching over us. It's nice, isn't it? Whose smiling face? I wonder if she'd be surprised at the fact that the two of us have somehow managed to remain friends all these years. When you missed my show at the Roadhouse, even I would admit that things were looking a little hairy. Yes, I know, that was a terrible route because I thought I could please everyone even though Nadine literally told me I couldn't. And by please everyone, I meant keep a bunch of everything in my deck. Remember that day your mom had to pry us apart after we fought over her locket? Darn thing got us in trouble even then, long before we uncovered the truth about her history with the circle. Oh, we're just summarizing the gameplay. Hoo boy! We were at each other's throats. She must have thought that was going to be the end of our friendship, right then and there. I must play 2 cards, and I have none of them. We've certainly come a long way since then, haven't we? We sure have. Elias unseals the box and hands you a bag of coffee beans. Right there on the label, smiling back at you, is a picture of Mom. You smile to yourself, hoping you've made her proud. That's really sweet. I've turned my mother into commercialized packaging. I'm just kidding. That is really cute. For Tata and Jito. Oh, is that the end of the game? Echo Dog Games. That was a really fun game. That was really, really fun. I actually really enjoyed the concept really well, like with the cards and how the longer you travel away from home, you gain more fatigue, and then like as you go, you are like forced to pick up cards from people, so it's kind of like every conversation you have changes you a little bit. So then by the time you get back home, even though you started off with the correct cards to talk to people, when you come back after a long trip, you not only have to deal with fatigue but also production dogs, production baby. So I love when they add production like babies or pets in like credits. Anyways, are these the dogs? Are these the babies? Who are these? Oh my god, they're so cute. I love all of them. Oh my god, look at them. I got so distracted. I was talking about your game and then I got distracted by all these little characters. Look at the little panda. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep talking even though I'm crying over all these characters. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you come home and you have like, oh, okay. Oh my god, Taiki. Okay, they're gone. Okay, I can keep talking. That's really funny. So you come home and you have like new fatigue cards, but also like your deck has changed since you've been like around the area, and then so then like even though you had the correct card to talk to people at home, since you've changed, you no longer do. And I thought that was a really cool way to kind of show how I guess traveling changes you, which is I guess the whole one of the major plot lines, which is really fun. But this was a good game. Thanks for playing. Look at me kicking back. Who was driving the car if I am up there? Or is that the top of the store? I'm not really sure. Oh, and then I have to pick the store. Oh, you don't have different save files. I would have thought you could have saved your file, but I guess it's like you just have to start over again. That's interesting. That was a really good game. I would definitely recommend this game. It did get me really frustrated at times because like when I failed the Mimi and Theo storyline, I was like so close to just starting the entire game over and ending stream, but I'm glad I continued. Am I glad I continued? Because then I continued to fail the Basilio Rose storyline. And then I made Isabel sadden me. Those are definitely things I might want to try, not try better at, but I guess change or try to get good endings for if I ever play the game again. But I definitely play this game again on stream. I kind of focus more on the east side of the map this time. So next time I want to focus more on the west side. Sorry, I don't know my north, south, east, and west. I focus more on the east. Sorry, north, south. Never eat salty watermelons. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I focus more on the west side of the map this time around. So lots of triangles, circles, and squares. But maybe the next time I play, I want to focus more on the east side of the map, which would be more like diamonds included, because I didn't have a lot of diamond cards because I stayed away because I failed that one time, and then I realized I needed to kind of pick a place, and I just kind of arbitrarily picked the west side of the map. So I definitely, if I play this again, don't know if it'll be my next stream. I kind of maybe want to take a break from the game and then come back to it. I'm definitely going to explore the east side of the map, and then maybe off stream by myself just go through the Basilio storyline or the Tio and Mimi storyline to get a better ending, because we basically kind of saw what happened and I just don't want to be too repetitive. But yes, thank you everyone for sticking around. This was a very fun game. I do recommend. I'm really glad I decided to play it. And I recommend if other people want to play it, go ahead. It's a lot of fun. I really like the idea of the card games. It was kind of confusing at first, but at the end it did make a lot of sense. Kind of like what I was ranting about in the credits before I got distracted by pictures of cats and dogs and pandas and tigers. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm hoping to stream again on Thursday if all things go well. If not Thursday, then maybe Friday. Probably not Friday. If not Thursday, probably Saturday or the weekend. One day, Saturday, Sunday. I'll try to stream. And then we'll see where we go from there. I'm kind of thinking of playing another type of visual novel game, but I'll see how I feel. Otherwise, it might be Hades or Rune Factory, which I've been kind of playing off stream and having a lot of fun with. But thank you everyone for coming, dropping by, chatting, lurking, whatever it was that you done today. I appreciate it all. And I will see you guys later. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Or if it's not nighttime where you are, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Goodbye, everybody.